Katina here with Talk Trash Later podcast, where we flip the script on all things negative and turn trash talk into positivity, truth, transformation, unity, self-love, and momentum. I'm your host, All Things Katina, bringing you the raw energy, real conversation, and fearless motivation to keep you moving forward. Today I want to talk about commonplace. Okay? Commonplace. What do I mean by that? So I was listening actually to a podcast and they were talking about commonplace mentality, how you think about yourself, how you handle situations. And so for Think Big Thursday, I was like, we got to get out of that commonplace mindset. Commonplace mindset feels safe, but it keeps us small. Thinking bigger, that's what thinking big is about. It's about thinking beyond your circumstances. Thinking bigger means refusing the ordinary story and choosing vision, courage, and discipline. You don't have to be defined by trends, timelines, or other people's limits. Come on now, we got to set a higher standard for your life, business, faith, and love. Shift. We got to shift, people. Shift from there isn't enough to I multiply what I have with wisdom, excellence, and consistency. We got to stay consistent. Without consistency, how can you set a bar for yourself? Another thing we got to get out of is comparison. Comparison to calling. I had to write that down. Comparison to calling. Their lane may look better, but my lane has purpose. I invest where God planted me. Come on now. I invest where God planted me. I posted about that earlier in the week. I invest where God planted me. I can't worry about, you cannot worry about what everybody else is doing. How can you focus on your plan that God has for you, or that your desires of your heart, if you're worried about somebody else's lane? It won't work, my love. It just won't work. Another thing we have to get out of is complacency. Something I wrote down for that. We got to replace that good enough with high standards, no shortcuts. Write that down. Replace good enough with I build masterfully. Small daily reps, high standards, no shortcuts. I'm going to say that again. Replace good enough with I build masterfully. Small daily reps, high standards, no shortcuts. Come on now. Talking about think bigger. We're trying to go somewhere. Move from why bother to I show up with, write this down, faith, facts, and follow through. Come on now. Faith, facts, and follow through. Some people can't even think about your word, trust your word from one day to 1 second. We got to get out of that. We have to get that positive mindset. Be someone consistent. Be someone anyone can count on. That if you say it is a thing, that's exactly what it is. If you say I'm going left, people can depend on you going left. I show up with faith. I show up with facts. And I show up with follow through. Come on now. Come on now. Stop crowd pleasing. Stop crowd pleasing. What does it serve you to crowd please? Because if you're in a room full of 50 people, 20 people, or even 5 people, most people are going to have each person may have a different opinion. You can't please everybody. The only person that really matters is God and you. Set the standard for yourself. When you set the standard for your life, and hopefully it's a positive standard that you want to set for your life, then everybody will know who you follow. They won't have to question. They won't have to worry. They won't have to say, well, she's one way in one place or he's another place in another, because your character is consistent in every room you walk in. Come on now, talking about thinking bigger than where you are. Don't have that commonplace, what everybody else does, how everybody else follows the crowd. You can't worry about everybody else. Follow your path. You got to think bigger than the crowd. Think bigger than your circumstances. Have a challenge. Set one non-negotiable. Choose a habit that elevates your standard, whether it be outreach, study, sales, call, prayer. Figure it out. Let me know. Put it in the comments what is your non-negotiable that you are choosing for yourself today. Write it down. Let's get to it. Unsubscribe to the noise. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Unsubscribe to the noise of the background. The background is the commonplace, where everybody gets distracted, where you start a goal, but then you don't finish. We got to get out of that commonplace. We're better than that. You're better than that. Yes, not better than people, you're better than your circumstances. So yeah, when people say you think you're better than me, no, I don't think I'm better than you. I'm better than the circumstances. Yes, my love. Yes, I am. If you choose to stay there, that's your choice. But baby, I'm better than commonplace. I'm going higher. I'm going higher. Let's get to this affirmation, okay? Because I know we got to get on this journey. Say it with me. Come on, y'all. Say it with me. I think beyond commonplace. My standard is excellence. My compass is calling. And my daily choice builds extraordinary outcomes. Share one commonplace mindset you're dropping today and the upgraded action you're taking. Tag a sister who's ready to think bigger and hold each other accountable. I want to make an announcement today. NAKITA COATES is doing amazing things in the community. She is a woman on fire, a woman in momentum, setting Atlanta on fire with real estate. NAKITA COATES, she's giving free information. That's right, free information today, the first Thursday of each month, giving amazing jewels to everybody in Atlanta. You gotta pay this, you gotta pay that, you gotta pay this. She's giving out this knowledge for free. So actually, if you want to be a part, text 678-485-7941. Event reminder, don't forget to purchase your Women in Momentum 26 tickets on Eventbrite. Women in Momentum, where fearless women gather to celebrate wins, build sisterhood, and rise with unstoppable momentum. Get into it. I'll see you next time on Women in Momentum, and think bigger and get out